Poland says countries paying for Russian gas in rubles should be penalized.
Here's a summary of the article.
Warsaw, April 28. The European Union should penalize countries that use rubles to pay for Russian gas, Poland's climate minister said, following Moscow's decision to cut off supplies to Poland and Bulgaria over their refusal to do so. EU member states appear split on how they can keep paying for gas without breaching European sanctions imposed over Russia's February 24 invasion of Ukraine. Poland, one of the EU's staunchest proponents of punitive sanctions against Moscow, says the bloc should ban purchases of Russian gas altogether. Register now for free unlimited access to Reuters.com. Today what is missing is full sanctions on gas. That would solve the problem with Gazprom, the problem with following sanctions 100%. We expect these sanctions, Anna Moskwa told private broadcaster Polsat News late on Wednesday. The main EU member states resisting tougher gas sanctions on Russia are Austria, Germany and Hungary, she added. Russia's new gas payment system, involving opening accounts at Gazprombank where payments in euros or dollars would be converted to rubles, offers wiggle room that could see some countries continue to buy Russian gas, fraying the bloc's united front against Moscow. German power utility Uniper told the newspaper Rheinische Post on Thursday that it would transfer payments for Russian gas to a Russian bank and no longer to a Europe-based bank.
This post received a score of 9,400, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
What people have to understand is that nobody is currently paying in rubles, but they are paying in euros to a Russian bank, Gazprombank, which converts the euro to rubles. Gazprombank for that reason is not being sanctioned. If we are serious about this, Gazprombank needs to be sanctioned by the EU and US. Then there is no need for any penalties. This is however not going to happen as many EU states are still very dependent on Russian gas.
How does Gazprombank convert them to rubles? Sounds like a closed-loop system if they cannot spend those euros anywhere, unless they are routing them through some other company, possibly in violation of sanctions? Whoops, I get it now. Gazprombank is that unsanctioned company. WTF, why are they not sanctioned EU?
The issue is the following: many European countries still need to buy gas. This is what the EU and Russia came up with. I also think it is partly deceiving. However, it is still better than paying with rubles, as Russia is then forced to buy rubles from themselves, which does not help them in countering domestic inflation caused by the sanctions. Nonetheless, they can use the euros to pay for their foreign debt. At the end of the day, all EU countries must stop using Russian gas ASAP. Unfortunately, the time frame here is years rather than weeks.
Thankfully, Russia is sanctioning themselves by cutting off non-friendly countries and forcing them to find someone else to buy from, like Norway.
I love how people suggested to drop Russian gas unless it's their country that needs to do it and they start defending themselves. Just saw someone brining up Polish crimes for 30 to 40 years before. Hypocrites everywhere.
Pretty much everyone in the West agrees that all countries should stop buying gas from Russia without exceptions. What you see is a clash between people that understand that the process will take years for countries that are not prepared, and those that don't care. Polish war crimes people are just Russia, China trolls, bots, they've been around long before the current situation.
EU member states appear split on how they can keep paying for gas without breaching European sanctions imposed over Russia's February 24 invasion of Ukraine. Poland, one of the EU's staunchest proponents of punitive sanctions against Moscow, says the bloc should ban purchases of Russian gas altogether. Today what is missing is full sanctions on gas. That would solve the problem with Gazprom, the problem with following sanctions 100%. We expect these sanctions, Anna Moskwa told private broadcaster Polsat News late on Wednesday. Russia's new gas payment system, involving opening accounts at Gazprombank where payments in euros or dollars would be converted to rubles, offers wiggle room that could see some countries continue to buy Russian gas, fraying the bloc's united front against Moscow.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.